Hey guys, Dripper here. Today is going to be another episode where I'm stalling for time. But we're going to do it in a more fun way this time. I have the coordinates of an ancient city written down because I use Chunkbase like a dirty cheater. God, why do I feel like making stupid jokes today? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, um, Jesus Christ, do I not have any free, shulker boxes? Really? Huh. Well, time to do a bit of sorting right off the bat. Then we're going to fly over to that ancient city. And I know I've been missing a little bit these past couple of weeks. I've just, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I just haven't felt like recording a lot. But we do have a new reason to be recording. I'm obviously going to try to keep up with my normal schedule, but there's something new that I will be working on. Do I have any blaze power or anything like that? Do I have any golden carrots, actually? That's the other thing I need. Okay, yeah, I have a few. Do I have any wool? Hang on. How much wool do I have? Oh god, that's awful. Anyway, I have a new series that I've already started recording as of recording this video, and will absolutely still be recording after I record this video. So, lot to do there. Oh, fuck it. You know what? I don't feel like sorting everything. I'm just gonna dump everything in a chest. I'll sort it later. Let me... There we go. That's a double chest. Just dump all the stuff I don't need in there. Oh, I do need that, though. And that, actually. And that. Need quite a few things. So, I'm not going to say what the series is, but you will definitely be able to tell what the series is this Wednesday. Because I'm probably going to be releasing a couple of videos. If not, I don't know exactly how many I'll release that day at this point in time. But I know it'll be a few. It'll be quite a few. Because, I am just too excited not to play this game as much as I possibly can. I guess this is kind of a peek into how I'm probably going to be playing Switch 2 games once I start playing those on my channel. I'm just gonna kind of go on a mania of playing them. Oh god, I don't have enough. I'll just put the rest of these away where they're supposed to go. I guess a mania isn't the best word. I'm just gonna play them in my free time and record that. That's the plan for when I eventually, hopefully, get a Switch 2. Because I genuinely think it would be a lot of fun to play through those games in that way. Alright, let's see. I have a bed, I have shears. Why do I have spruce saplings? Okay, those are both empty now. Yeah. I have plenty of food. I'll grab some extra. Put away these armadillo scoots that I don't need. Let's see. Do I have more gunpowder? Yeah, I do. I don't know if I'll need all of this. But it's definitely worth having quite a few rockets, you know? What else? Oh, right, I need 3 bottles. Okay, potions, I'm guessing. God, I can't believe I just fucking did that. Okay. 3 bottles. Some of this. Some of this. Honestly, there are very few cases where I actually interact with potion making in Minecraft, but I did actually, if you've seen my Lethal Company's, my Lethal Company videos, whatever, that'll all be met eventually, Lass actually mentioned to me how he really likes the brewing mechanics in Minecraft. I think that's what he said at least. I don't remember every conversation I've had. Not well, at least. There it is. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm not out of blaze powder, am I? Not some anywhere? Oh, that's not good. That's not great. And I don't remember where the Nether Fortress was. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm brewing any potions today. Cool, well that knocks out one of the things I was hoping to do. Alright, well, let me grab a bundle and then I guess I'll just leave. That's unfortunate, honestly. That's a real shame. Alright, 408-1752. Is that right? I'm gonna say it might be negative 408. No, wait. It's definitely normal 408. I was looking at the wrong coordinate. That's my bad. Oh, you can see that I used /seed today. It was literally today that I just decided, screw it, I'll go to an ancient city to stall for time. Because I still haven't made that creative copy of the world. I just haven't really had the time. I've been working a lot on my hardcore world instead. Which I've actually reached 365 days in. Meanwhile, I'm only on day 128 here. Damn, I didn't realize I was that far behind on this world compared to my hardcore world that I love to death. Although I guess it makes sense that I'd play that one more since I can play it in my free time. I've also already got full netherite in that world. So, you know, that's neat. 1,700. Definitely coming up on it, at least. Anyway, there's really been a lot happening. Actually, things are gonna start getting a little personal, but I feel like that's fine because I have a small audience and, like, literally no one watches these videos. Last night, so there have been a lot of things going on. My girlfriend, Jay, has been looking for a dog. Wait, did I really not get rid of the... Really forgot about that. She's been, anyway, she's been looking for a dog that could be trained as a service animal, and partially service animal, but mostly emotional support animal. And she just finally recently found one. Literally, day before this video releases, actually. She found one, and she brought him home, and apparently he's doing really well. One of her cats likes him, the other cat does not, but we literally talked about this. The cat that doesn't is the kind of cat who will not like an animal at first, but will warm up to the animal eventually. So, you know. I haven't met the pup yet. We did actually meet a pup the day before, or the other day, as of when this is coming out. But we didn't end up going with him. We were really close to, but she ended up going with someone else. I do feel bad for that pup. I wish I could give him a home, but also my cats fucking hate other animals, especially dogs. One of them is very combative with other animals. The other one is probably one of the most on-edge cats you will ever see. So, you know, a dog would not be a good fit for my household. Thankfully, both of Jay's cats are chill. Anyway, after we got back, or as we were heading back to her house after nearly completing the adoption, but having to put it on hold for the night because of issues, her parents said we were good to, like, go to a restaurant for dinner. So we ended up going to a restaurant. I'm not going to say which one. No reason. Mostly because I don't feel like it, and I feel like it would feel a little weird to talk trash about some random restaurant. You know, even though I'm a really small channel. Whatever. We went to a restaurant. We got back to her house a little later. And I felt like crap. I probably had one of the worst stomach aches I've had in a while last night. Despite that, I did not go to bed until like 5 in the morning. Turns out I wasn't sick, it was just really bad indigestion. I wasn't even running a fever or anything. And I took a little bit of, or a couple of Pepto-Bismol tablets. Felt much better. Fuck it, I said Pepto-Bismol. I'll talk about what the restaurant is. It was Panera Bread, which sucks because I like Panera Bread's food. But now I don't know if next time I go, I'll get really sick. Okay. You're joking. That killed me? Really? Holy shit, that sucks. And I brought all of my good food with me too, that's unfortunate. Do I have any spare... Wait, why did I spawn over here? Do I have any spare elytra? Well, I don't have any spare rockets, so that doesn't really matter, but... I guess I do have a horse, don't I? Well, time to make my low-tech return. I'll bring a water bucket this time. I guess I didn't have feather falling on. I assumed I did. Man. I can't believe I've gone from, wow, I need to get used to being on hardcore mode with no, like, good enchantments or anything, to, man, I need to get used to having all of the good enchantments on my hardcore world. That is quite the switch up. Well, do I have a water bucket? The answer is most likely. I have a bucket. That works. That's enough. Question is, why the fuck did I think I had feather falling? I guess I never had it in the first place. I could fly a happy ghast over. But that would take forever. I don't want to take that long. If I had spare elytra, where the fuck would I put them? Not in other tools. Whatever, you know what? The happy ghast is actually a bit easier than the horse. It's slow, but I'll make it there, because I have more time to talk to you guys. Do I have a snowball? That's thunder, 100%. Time to sleep. God damn it. Well... Come closer, please. Do I really not have any snow? I don't think I do. Gonna be real. I definitely do not. Well, I just have to hope one of them comes close enough. Is there anything I can do to get you closer? Please, please, please stay that low. Thank you! Well, second time heading this way, and it's gonna be much slower than the first. Anyway, I'm gonna try to finish Mario and Luigi Brothers Ship as fast as I can. I actually still need to get that montage done. I'll finish that this week because I don't actually have... all of my brothers are out of town right now, so... Okay, that's not heavy enough. Trying to put something on the W key so I don't have to keep moving, holding forward, and I can just move the mouse around if I need to. Anyway, I guess I'll keep talking about last night. Why not? I was like completely miserable. Genuinely. I was curled up on the floor of Jay's bathroom. I never went home last night. I actually stayed over at her house because of that. Thankfully, after a while I felt better. I watched a couple of movies. I watched Iron Man 2, which I really enjoyed. And I, for some reason, decided to try out the original Suicide Squad. And I just have to say, really, interesting film. That's not meant in a good way, though. Man, the happy gas is kind of slow. I mean, I should know this at this point. I play around with it a lot. Or I use it a lot. It's just, you know. Now it's kind of inconvenient. At least my loot will not despawn. Alright. Definitely getting somewhere. I don't know. I don't really have... I'm kind of out of things to talk about. I should have been in the ancient city by now, but I did not check to see if I had Feather Falling Force, so instead I'm flying. Again, this time on a much... on something that flies a lot slower. Surely I'll get there soon. Oh, 408. Hang on, I need to turn. There we go. god. This is so slow. I swear if I die after doing this, I have to fly all the way over again. I'll be upset. Okay, only 250 more blocks to go. I mean, more like 275, but, you know. If you can't tell, I'm playing something on my phone right now. It is so boring. But I'm very close. Am I almost there? Believe I am. Alright. Almost there. Alright, I'm just about there. I can shift back into manual control. By the way, if you heard that noise, may have already guessed that I used some coins. But not just some coins, also my AirPods to to keep that going automatically. How did I end up a little bit off course like this? 1752. How did I manage to... Huh? Where did I dig down? Hang on. I didn't go to the wrong place, did I? Detroit, 1752. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna cut this video off a little early, but this is gonna be a two-parter, so I'll be back soon. Later today. Alright, bye!